You know how it's beautiful, and I don't mean to embarrass you by talking straight to you, but I'm going to tell you that I love you to death in the first place, and I just met you. First of all. Second of all, I see your heart so clear and plain. And I know that your heart never thinks or considers anything that's negative or bad. You always see the best side. Amen. And you always have. And he sees what you saw. And it's just amazing. I just wish all mommies in this world could learn. And a lot of them do. I'm not saying anything against that at all. This is a song I wrote about my mother. Unfortunately, my mother took her own life when I was 15. And the day before she did that, I told her that we were going to go be on television with my little rock and roll band. And she said, Alex, I want to go with you. I said, Mom, I'm afraid you can't go. She said, why? I said, I'm afraid that you'll embarrass me. We went that next day and we did that television show, and we came home and we were slapping each other on the back, and we were just talking about how big we were going to be tomorrow. They dropped me off at the high school, and I'm waiting for somebody to come pick me up. Darkness came and nobody was there. Just at sundown, this big old Plymouth rounded the corner. It was my Sunday school teacher and the lady that played organ for me in the church when I sang. Her name was Miss Lottie Kate Estes. And she rolled down the window and she said, Alex, get in. I said, Miss Lottie Kate, something's wrong. Where's Mama? She said, Alex, just come on, get in. I said, I'm not getting in till you tell me where Mama is. She said, Alex, your mama died today. I said, died? She wasn't old enough to die. She said, Alex, your mama took her own life. And I broke up and got in the back seat. See, my daddy came from a pretty good family in West Tennessee. My mama came from Mississippi. She was a sharecropper's daughter. She couldn't use the right English. They looked down their nose at her like she was a foreigner. Then my dad got tuberculosis and went to the hospital. And she was left with our little country store to run it by herself. I thought it was me that caused her to kill herself. But it was about 20 years later that I was in a friend's house in Los Angeles trying to learn how to write songs. I thought my mama came in that room in a rocking chair flying around the top of that ceiling. And she was laughing. I said, Mama, what are you laughing about? She said, Alex, you're just too ridiculous. I said, what do you mean by that? She said, you want to be a songwriter, you want to be a creative person, and you're carrying pain around with you. Don't you understand that nothing can overcome that pain? Don't you understand that until you understand you are only responsible for yourself, You're not responsible for me. I took my life on my own. I just was tired of being there. So get over it now. In the 7 minutes that followed, I wrote this song.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? Today to take you to his mansion in the sky.
She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks around Brownsville say she's crazy, 'cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand. They say she's looking for some mysterious dark-haired man.
In a younger day, they called her Delta Dawn. Prettiest woman you ever laid your eyes on. When a man of low degree stood by her side and promised her he was gonna take her to be his bride.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he would meet you here today?
Yeah.
Take you to his mansion in the
sky.
I think y'all are wanting to help me sing this song. Come on now, here we go. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he would meet you here today?
Yeah.
Take you to his mansion in the sky. You know, I wish I could give everyone in here a little present today. And if I could give everyone in here a little present that was the most special present I could think of, you know what it would be? That you wrote a song everybody knows the words to the chorus. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he would meet you here today? Take you to his mansion in the sky. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he would meet you here today? Take you to his mansion in the sky. And did I hear you say he would meet you here today? To take you to his mansion in the sky. And the choir came in just at the right time. Y'all are too good. Y'all are making me not want to leave. And I don't know if that's good or bad. It'd be bad for some people, I know. When I was a little boy, we had a little country store, and my mom and dad didn't get along sometimes. I know some of you have all had the same things happen to you in your life, and you can relate. And when they didn't quite get along, and they were fussing and arguing and cursing sometimes, and I just didn't, I couldn't stand it, and so I would go across the cotton field to a little blacksmith shop. Two old black men ran, Mose DeBerry and Wesley Watkins. And they would beat out plowshares, and they would shoe horses, and I can still smell those coals when they put them horseshoes in the coals, and they started airing it up, and the smell is just, it was such a beautiful smell to me. I can still remember that. And as I got older, I wanted to be thankful for all the things that happened good to me in my life, and that was one of them. My dad was a really good man too. There's lots of things that were good about my life. Don't get the idea that I had a bad life. I didn't. I really didn't have a bad life. I mean, with all the stuff that went on. But those two old black men, Wesley Watkins and Walter DeBerry, meant a whole lot to me, and still do. And I remember Wesley Watkins used to drive. He had a wagon with car wheels on it, and closest town was 15 miles away. And every Saturday he would get in that wagon and drive those mules down to Henning, Tennessee, and hang out and do whatever he was going to do. He was always back home before dark, though. And that's just the way they were. And that's just what they did to my heart. So anyway, this song is in memory of them. Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed field of my mind. The faded shirt, the weathered brow, the calloused hands upon the plow. I love you then, I love you now. Reuben James. Reuben James, in my song you live again. Phrases that I rhyme are just footsteps out of time, from the time when I knew you, Reuben James. Reuben James, folks around Madison County cuss your name. Just a no-count sharecropping field hand, he'll steal anything he can. Yeah, they always lay the blame on Reuben James. Reuben James, you still walk the furrowed field of my mind. Faded shirt, the weathered brow, calloused hand upon the plow. I loved you then and I love you now, Reuben James. Flora Gray, gossip of Madison County, died with a child. Although your skin was black, you was the one that didn't turn your back on a hungry white child with no name, Reuben James. Reuben James, your mind on my soul and the Bible in your right hand. Said turn the other cheek, there's a better world waiting for the meek boy. In my mind these words remain from Reuben James. Reuben James, still walk the furrowed field of my mind. Faded shirt, the weathered brow, callous hand upon the plow. Love you then and I love you now, Reuben James. Reuben James, one dark cloudy day we brought you from the field. To your lonely pine box came a preacher and me in the rain that sang one last refrain for Reuben James. Reuben James, still walk the furrowed field of my mind. Faded shirt, weathered brow, callous hand upon the plow. Loved you then and I love you now, Reuben James. Reuben James, still walk the furrowed field of my mind. Faded shirt, the weathered brow, callous hand upon the plow. Love you then and I love you now.